Welcome, Aquarius. It is Sachi, and we are here to do some shamanic shifting where we take a look at your current energy, take a look at what your goal is, and then take your energy and transmute it into your manifestation goal. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy I can send to you. And a reminder that the top two videos with the most likes do get a bonus reading, and whichever sign comes in first will also get the extended for free. And I'm also running a promotion that you can become an Eagle member for 30 days free. So if you're interested in checking out the extended, and not just this one, but all the extended, so you can watch your sun and rising or whatever particular area in your chart that you're trying to hack, as well as my musings page where I post up-to-date astrological content and so on. If that interests you, go ahead and check out for 30 days free and see what kind of value it offers. I would also like to mention that my my Tarot 101 course, although Astrology 101 is also there, Tarot 101 is now in my shop. So if you weren't able to make the live class, you can now watch the course through getting the playback. So it's a two-part course that covers everything you need to know about tarot, how to choose a deck, how to cleanse a deck, how to connect to a deck, and of course we go through the individual cards of the major and minor arcana, but we also cover how to view tarot as a whole so that you can comprehend what it is the tarot journey is and how to sort of understand it from a higher perspective, so that way the individual cards make a little bit more sense in a comprehensive view. So if you're interested, the link of that is in the description box below. It also comes with an in-class work packet that you fill out while you are watching the presentation, and it organizes all of the information in a very meaningful and intuitive way so that you can find whatever you're looking for, looking back in your notes when you are doing tarot. And it also comes with some tarot journal prompts for before and after class, and also a certificate of completion for you to fill out once you are done, so that way you have documentation and proof that you did successfully complete the course. So again, if that interests you, the link is in the description box below. But let's get started, Aquarius. This is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Four of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So a lot of very interesting energy that's coming out here, Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is telling me there's a karmic cycle that you're kind of stuck in. This is something where the wheel isn't moving forward. So it may be a karmic cycle that is just sort of replaying over and over, where maybe you feel the way that the wheel, the thing is like, it may not feel like the wheel is moving or the wheel is sort of going cyclical, but it may feel like perhaps the wheel isn't necessarily going in your favor in some sort of way. It kind of feels like energy that is stuck. And it feels like it has to do with your emotional foundation. It's a very emotionally rooted issue here with, as you see, he has a crab on his head, which represents Cancerian energy. So aspects of what feels like home, aspects of our emotional roots, how we are emotionally programmed, and so on. And so we have this emotionally rooted issue with the Four of Swords in reverse. It can cause, what I'm getting here is that you let your guard down for something in some sort of way, but it wasn't, what came towards you was something that was not necessarily the greatest. With the Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles in reverse, it kind of feels like someone who maybe was saying that they were going to invest, or they were going to come towards you, or they were going to do this, but basically they didn't. It feels very deceptive here. But with the Moon in reverse, that has come to light. It's no longer hidden. You're very aware of the shifty and shadiness of them is what I'm hearing. With the Four of Swords in reverse as well, it is saying it's not necessarily a communication issue, it's an emotional issue. When the Knight of Pentacles comes out in reverse, I always get this energy of something that went so slow that it stopped. This feels like a separate thing, by the way. Something that was going so slow that it stopped, and it seemed like that did happen. And part of it is, preventing you from planting certain seeds that you want Or perhaps someone, again, had promised that they were going to plant some sort of seed with you or in you, perhaps. And that just didn't happen. And again, with the moon in reverse, everything's coming to light. It can no longer be hidden in the shadows. With trainer, old PC, trainer represents somebody else's energy, right? And old PC can be someone from the past, maybe that you used to text with or talk to on the computer or something, that is coming back around. We are amidst Mercury retrograde. I'm recording this on the 15th of January. And during Mercury retrograde, you know, exes come back and things like that. So it seems like someone, you know, from the past is coming back, or maybe they work with tech or something. But I feel like it's someone that you used to like talk to, like on an old phone, but they're texting you on your new phone is kind of how it feels. And with Nidorina using supersonic, this is feminine energy within the heart chakra. With supersonic, it feels like supersonic is basically the, you know, the unseen energy that is sort of supersonicking into your heart chakra. So anyway, that is what came out. And just because it's in the heart chakra doesn't necessarily mean that it's romantic. But yeah. All right. So anyway, Aquarius, let's see. I hope you're doing well. As I mentioned, we are going to take a look at what your current energy is, what your goal is, and how to transmute your current energy into your goal. So let's just take a look. Getting the need to spin, 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 spin. Get that Wheel of Fortune moving, right? All right. Okay, so I'm getting this download. It's like, the reason why the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse is because someone was supposed to be getting, like, putting an energetic input in it to have the Wheel of Fortune move. But because they didn't do what they said they were going to do, or they didn't, you know, this, it's that Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles both in reverse. And, you know, with Pentacles, it definitely has to do something in physical life that didn't happen, right? Whether it's money or housing or physical actions, it did not physically happen. And because they didn't have that input, the wheel wasn't able to move forward. So anyway, that's what I'm feeling. All right, let's see what your current energy is though, Aquarius, because it seems that's more about like the other person. It kind of feels like some situation that you're dealing with, but let's see what your energy is, Aquarius. I'm getting like you need to focus on you. We have Page of Swords in reverse. All right, yeah. I'm like, should I get clarifier? So, yeah, what I'm getting is that you stopped talking to a particular person. Like, literally, things went quiet here, didn't they? With the Page of Swords in reverse, it's basically you were recognizing that something was a double-edged sword, and so you have basically sort of blocked it out or stopped communicating. The Page of Swords represents, you know, kind of talking with no filter. This is underdeveloped masculine and feminine energy. It's like they have this big old sword. They can say all these words. They can this. And they swing the sword around. They don't really care who they hurt or anything like that. But I'm getting the size of the sword is kind of the biggest thing. It's like someone who was all talk. You know, someone who was all talk. And again, it's in reverse and it's saying like, all right, you know, you cut someone out, basically. With the Nine of Pentacles here, it feels like you could be a little bit discontent with your physical reality. Traditionally, the Nine of Pentacles is being in a very abundant energy. You know, being in a good place when it comes to finances, physical health, and things like that. Like, you have everything that you need physically. But in this deck specifically, there is kind of a melancholy energy. She's holding a squirrel that has, you know, the Grim Reaper hood on its head. So there can be this aspect of, you know, wanting things to change in some sort of way. So let's take a look at what this is. Let's see, what's the light energy here? Okay, right to the Page of Swords, the World Championship card. So I do feel like there was some sort of battle that occurred is what I'm getting. Like the World Championship is where you literally, you know, battle with Pokemon cards. And so there was some sort of battle that has taken place. And again, with the Page of Swords in reverse, it seems like the way that you kind of went about it is to just completely stop talking to this person. Let's say we have Datrix using sharp blade quill. Yeah, again, it's that sharp blade, right? And it's talking about the quill. So again, this could be someone that you only talk to on the internet, or through your phone or something like that. It may not be someone that you talk to in person a lot. But with sharp blade quill, again, there is this energy of something that is a very sharp blade. And this is coming out in the heart chakra. So this sharp blade may have hurt your heart chakra. Again, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, okay, you know, things are all good, but there's still this aspect of sadness. So there could have been some sort of heartbreak that happened here. With Dartrix here, again, I feel like there could have been something that was a trick, but this is Owl Spirit, and Owl Spirit represents wisdom. So even though this happened or whatever, it feels like you are really understanding the wisdom of the situation that happened. It says, a bit of a dandy, it spends its free time preening its wings. Its preoccupation with any dirt on its plumage can leave it unable to battle. So it's talking about being a bit of a dandy and spending its free time preening its wings. So I feel like you may be, again, the Nine of Pentacles can be abundant, you know, wearing your nice clothes and looking really good. It's kind of like pre-Empress energy. And so I feel like you're taking a little bit more time about the way that you like physically appear, but I also feel like you have like more free time and you're using your free time wisely. It's kind of like you have the luxury of kind of lollygagging, and that's part of the Nine of Pentacles, of being in that abundant energy, is, you know, being able to take the time on the things that you want to do. It does talk about a preoccupation with dirt can leave it unable to battle. So there can be this aspect of perhaps someone who was playing dirty, or maybe you're focusing sort of on cleaning up your energy or cleaning up your space. But again, it's talking about that it stops it from doing battle. But again, it kind of feels like you're actually like you focusing on sort of cleaning up your life and energy stopped this battle from happening by you just like not talking to them, is kind of how it seems. All right, let's see what's the shadow here. Hold on, I need a drink of water. All right, what's the shadow? We have Pidgey, Whirlwind in reverse. Yeah, bird spirit represents communication. You have two birds here, Owl and Pidgey. And Whirlwind in reverse, it's basically you were done with going through a whirlwind. You know, the Page of Swords definitely brings whirlwind energy, right? It's like, and you're really just done with that. You don't want to be in a whirlwind of communication. It says, a common sight in forests and woods. It flaps up its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Yeah, so it's talking about flapping its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. So it's like, you know, putting sand in people's eyes so that they can't see. So again, I feel like, you know, you may have like blocked a person or something like that because you're just really done with the chaos that they were bringing you. All right. And let's see what your goal is, Aquarius. Woo, Empress. Yeah, like I said, pre-Empress energy. So you basically want to go to the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress, which really isn't that big of a jump. Nine of Pentacles is that abundant energy, but the Empress specifically, you know, she wears that crown, which is basically the crown of all four queens. She's like all four queens mixed together. She is very fertile. She's very abundant. She can create anything that she wants to create. And, you know, we have this Taurus energy here, which is this life of luxury and leisure and things like that. You know, focus on beauty and material qualities, right? Having quality material of everything. That's what materialism really means, is caring about the material that things are made out of. And, you know, being able to afford high quality materials, or, you know, people just giving you, it's not even about spending money. The Empress does not make any money, and she probably doesn't even spend it. She has other people spend it for her and give things to her, you know? And the Empress is all about ruling over the terrain, and is also, again, it's very creative, whether you want to birth a business, birth an actual baby, whatever it is, the Empress is there to do that. Ooh, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. So basically you want everything. And it's funny because I almost mentioned this about the Nine of Pentacles, and I probably should have, but I'll mention it now. Because yeah, you go from the 9 to 10 of Pentacles. So you want to be in the next stage, being in the 10 of Pentacles and the 9, and the Empress. So 9 represents finishing a cycle within ourselves, right? So 9 of Pentacles is, you know, you have everything, you're in abundance, you have everything that you need, except someone to share it with, right? 9 of Pentacles traditionally denotes an era, like an essence of independence. which can bring loneliness. And typically that is while she's melancholy. But your goal is to have this partner. 10 of Pentacles is to have someone, you know, with you, right? It's like these are two people that come together and finish a cycle with each other. So this would be living together, joining finances, having children, right? Like physicality meshing together, right? Their DNA coming together, their finances coming together, their housing coming together, you know, all their material resources coming together. So 10 of Pentacles is legacy, generational legacy, whether it's a business or a family or whatever it is, it's some type of legacy that you are creating, and boom, you're the Empress doing it. So, you know, assuming that the Emperor is also there with you. So yeah, beautiful goal. I really like this. This is probably my favorite goal of everybody, if I can be honest, so far, right? I still have a couple signs to do, but let's see, what's the light here? It seems very, very straightforward. I could kind of end it here, but obviously I won't. We have Charmeleon using call for support. So this is in the root chakra. So the root chakra is everything that you consume, right? That's food, drink, beauty products, whatever, anything you put in and on your body, your sleeping pattern, and your sense of safety. And so with call for support, it feels like you want to be supported in a way that you can be in this Empress energy. So likely you are trying to manifest that partner who can provide that type of life. So this can be finding someone who has resources, who has land, who has a lot of money, who has things physically to provide you the physical life that you want. Again, a lot of pentacle energy here. Like we said, it seems like you were with someone or connecting with someone who was the Knight and Page of Pentacles in reverse, right? They pretended like they were going to do some investment, maybe said, you know, eventually I'll be the King of Pentacles and you'll be the Queen. But again, the secrets are out. They aren't that way. So, you know, it just seems like, yeah, you're just really ready for this to happen. And again, for call for support, you are ready for someone to support you. Aquarius, you are known for being so independent. That's why you often are ascribed kind of like cat-like. There is this aspect of fixed air that is very independent, but you're finally at this point of like, I shouldn't have to do everything alone, and I deserve someone who wants to provide for me in this way. And again, it's not like the Empress does nothing, right? She creates heirs for the Emperor. You know, if she hears about something that's happening in the Empire that's not right, you know, maybe children don't have food, boom, she makes it happen. She creates a garden that, you know, people can access this food. If, you know, if there's, you know, an issue with imagination or something, boom, she creates a library. She has it because she has the financial and material resources to make whatever she wants to have happen, right? It's not just about sitting around in lingerie eating bonbons. You can definitely do that, but it's that plus everything else, right? The Empress is a person of dignity and is held in high esteem for everything that they do for their empire. So, you know, you're really building this beautiful legacy and being that person of authority, and rightfully so. And again, you want the support in order to do that. And look, they're even like reading this book. So that support, you know, can come in many ways. And maybe you're learning how to attract that kind of support that you want, how to get a high value partner like that. It says, my precious friend who's always with me. I have so many things I want to tell you. Yeah, so you're ready for that precious friend that's always with you. That is definitely, you know, twin flame, life partner type energy here. Someone who's always with you because you have that type of legacy union. All right, let's see what's the shadow here. Okay, both unconscious. Let's see what they are. Okay. Oh, 3. Okay. Yeah, so basically your chakra energy. So we have the sacral chakra, I'm sorry, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and throat chakra. So this has to do with your willpower, right? Having the drive and energy in order to accomplish what it is. So, you know, part of your goal is to have that solar plexus, that this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is me, right? And also having that willpower and energy to get things done, and also having the emotional connection in the sacral chakra, right? Water is emotion. Sacral chakra is where you emotionally and sensually connect to others. And this is also the throat chakra. So you are really ready for it. You are ready to, you know, basically fuse with a partner. And that is, you know, your views and how you are, you know, speaking your reality to the world, and also your emotional connection, your sacral connection, which can be, you know, how you create children basically is through the root, but by connecting at the sacral, and, you know, fusing even your sense of self. You know, yes, it is like, this is who I am, da da da. But when you reach the 10 of Pentacles, again, your sense of self becomes, you know, interlaced with a partner here. So really beautiful energy. And this doesn't necessarily, yeah, I just saw keep an open mind. Oh, new love. Okay. Keep an open mind, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. This could be a business partner that you're looking for. This could be a friend, you know, a BFF, whatever it may be. Again, a twin flame. That's not always romantic. So, yeah, keep an open mind to who this person may be. Maybe the person who wants to give you everything isn't who you thought it was. You know, maybe you meet someone, you know, there's a granny in the back. Maybe there's, you know, an old person that's like, I just need some companionship and to feel, you know, good about myself before I pass, and boom, they leave you millions of dollars or something like that. You know what I mean? Again, you have to keep an open mind about the way that this wants to come in. That is part of transmuting. So there's a little taste of what is probably going to come out in the extended. But let's see here. I'm getting to pull a romance card for you. Coming out stuck. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're guided to take. Yeah. So again, I do feel like you want this to be a love relationship. And you are being asked to make that effort, which is the solar plexus. It is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So in the extended, we are going to take a look at what those steps are exactly. So if you would like to follow me there, the link is in the description box below, and I hope to see you there.